Hi everyone, hope you're all having a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Just picked a couple of cards and a couple of runes. So we'll ding the bell and then we'll just get into it. Right, so we'll start with the cards. Just get comfy. Right, so we've got no pressure. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. Right, so that one, obviously, what you're giving out, you're receiving. It's about giving and receiving that energy. Shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted, others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. Right, okay. But with this rune as well, it's about energy, force, life force. Yeah, so what I'm getting is, you might have people around you at the moment who are trying to push your buttons. I'm getting, find an outlet for that frustration, you know, if that's happening. You know, don't go back at whoever's causing you frustration. Or it could be a situation in your life, you know. Sit back a bit. Hang on. Yeah, maybe sit back for a bit and, you know, reevaluate that situation or person, you know, have a little think about what kind of feelings are coming up, you know, with that situation or person. Going in the flow, I'm getting here as well. I'm also getting channeling any unwanted energies or frustrations into something beneficial, you know, like some sort of sport, or maybe, I don't know, going for a walk or listening to some upbeat music, maybe saging yourself. Just something where you have a little bit of time out, or somewhere where you can release that pressure, you know, that's building up, to get a more clearer picture on things. Right, what do I want to pull? Oh, before I do move on, I've also got this lucky fish though. Yeah, don't know whether you can see in the camera, but it's got a little fish swimming around here. Right, this little lucky fish is something unexpected maybe, or long awaited good luck coming in. Now when I mean good luck, I mean something that you be like something that you've been wanting, or something that you've been working towards, or, you know, and it hasn't seemed to be moving anywhere for a while, stagnant. This lucky fish is like a wish fish. Yeah, a wish fish, I'm going to call it. Right, so what do we want to pull? Do you know what, I'm feeling a couple of these ones. Right, so what else do we need to know about the spirit? The wish fish. Power. Energy. Right, so with this one, it's like rest and relaxation. You could have been going through a time of a lot of stresses in your life, a lot of frustrations, as I said there. Could have been a bit of illness with that, maybe just a lot of pressure, you know, on your shoulders. Yeah, but yet again, taking a bit of time out or finding something to channel that, you know, pent up energy into, or finding a new health routine or fitness routine, or, you know, something like that that you enjoy doing. It doesn't have to be, you know, something that you don't. This is more something that you enjoy doing, or finding something that you know, enjoy doing to release that pressure. So in other words, if you don't like running, don't go for a run, because it's not going to benefit you. Yeah? Try, I don't know, swimming, or the javelin, or boxing, or it doesn't have to be a sport either, you know, it could be something completely different. They're just some examples, but, you know, finding something that you do enjoy doing to channel that energy into. Yeah, I'm finding an outlet for that pent up frustration, emotion, power, you know, unspent energy that's not serving you is what I'm trying to get at. You know, channel it into something that does benefit you, that does serve you, you know, that you feel better about. You got any more messages on this? Yeah, needing more confidence in yourself. Yeah, you can make them right decisions. You know what's right for you. Ah, right. So this could be to do with work, or this could be a new thing that you discover, you know, whilst channeling them energies, them, you know, into something. It could turn into a business or a work prospect, or to, you know, like a side hustle, or it could open up new ideas, you know, while you're taking this sort of time out, or this, you know, it could open you up to something new, something adventurous, something different that could, you know, turn into some sort of paid work. Now, it doesn't have to be money, although, you know, we could all do with a bit more money, couldn't we? It could be something that pays off, you know, in a different way. You know, like knowledge, or, you know, love, or just confidence. You know, giving you more confidence for something could pay off in that way. Do I have any more? Okay. Ah, right, okay. Right, so with these two, if you've been finding yourself in a situation that feels unjust, maybe it might be a legal situation, because I do have this justice, or it might just simply be that, you know, you get frustrations through not, you know, being told the truth, or frustrations with yourself. At times feeling bound and gagged with these frustrations. Something's affecting the balance there, you know. This is what I feel, though, this rune, you know, this lucky fish and this rune's all about, though. It's finding, you know, your truth in things, finding your balance, not relying on other people or certain situations to give you balance, you know, finding that within yourself. What works for you. Yeah, so ending of something, ending of this situation. I also have got relationships here. So if this was to do with, you know, a certain, relationship situation, there's an end of that sort of energy. I'm not going to say necessarily the end of that relationship, you know, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. But, you know, you decide, you know, what's what there. But simply the end of dealing with that situation or relationship in that same way. You know, finding a new solution to it. Yeah, anything that's not feeling balanced in your life there, you know, finding a new way of dealing with that sort of thing or channeling that. I'm just going to pick a couple of these ones. But like I say, you have the wish fish. So what is it that you're, you know, putting out there? What is it that you're wishing upon? What is it that you'd like to see? You know, rather than going over old ground of, you know, what's been building up or who's not, you know, valuing you or, you know, what's not right in your life. Maybe channeling that energy into what it is you want to see happen in your life, or what kind of relationships you want, or what kind of work, what kind, you know, situations you'd like to see. And this one is walking your own path. Yeah. I feel like being opened up here to new possibilities, new ideas, new communications, you know, getting more in touch with yourself, you know, what it is that you want. I'm also getting virtues. Virtues, what does that mean, Spirit? Right, I'm not getting anything else off that, but it might mean something to someone, virtues. Yeah, but doing it your own way, walking your own path. You know, I've just seen him here. I don't know if you can see that. He's walking down, you know, this side of the... I've just seen him in the middle there. So maybe sitting in the middle for a while. You know, the middle fence sort of thing, the middle road. Discovering more about what it is that, you know, you're feeling. You know, not sitting on the fence for too long, but, you know, middle ground. Maybe compromise as well. Maybe that's, you know, for someone learning to compromise a bit more. Or, you know, looking for the compromise in a situation. Ah, right, okay, yeah. Finding... Yeah, I've got the star. You're the star of your own show, I'm getting there. You make things happen in your own time. Also getting... Yeah, so yeah, again, I always look at this card as like hobbies, interests, you know, what brings you joy. Right, I'm going just communications as well. Maybe I've just got then. If you and, say, a partner, you only take this if it resonates, but as we had relationship there as well before. Maybe if this is to do with, you know, a partnership or, you know, some kind of relationship that's gone stagnant or a bit, you know, not quite harmonised, shall we say. Maybe find a common ground, common interest, yeah? If you're wanting to give that another go, yeah, you're not willing to give up on it, you know, that's your decision. It's whatever's best for you, you know. Maybe find some new interests with your partner or, you know, whoever that is in your life. Or if it's a situation, putting some different interests in there, you know, mixing things up a bit, seeing where that takes you. Hang on, I'm just gonna look something up here. Just give me a second. Yeah, thought so. Right, so this blue, selfless love is this blue. And that's the kind of feeling that I was getting there, because you've also got, you know, what we started off with. Give more of your pure, genuine self and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. Yeah? And also you got, it's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted, others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. Yeah. So this is like sort of selfless love, yeah? You give a lot. And this could also go back into the compromising about things or finding new common interests or... Oh, sorry. Can you hear my belly there? It's rumbling. Yeah, so... Yeah. So maybe look into that. This could also be what I was saying before about finding, you know, some sort of outlet for that pent up energy or aggression or, you know, frustrations. This could be another indicator, you know, find a new hobby, find a new interest, you know, for yourself if it's not to do with a partner. Do we have anything else, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to share with this reading? Yeah, right, so same with that one, blue. Got a lot of blue in these cards and purple. Right, so this one is like spiritual relations, communications, cosmos, you know, relation... Hang on. I'm also getting a message of someone from... Hang on. I've got I love you. I've got someone in spirit here that loves you very much. It could be your spirit team. What I've also got, and only take this if it resonates, I've also got spirit meeting spirit. Connection. Now, this could be in the physical realm as well as the spiritual realm, because I've got a feeling of it being brought down, some sort of connection. I've also got with someone meeting in this lifetime. I've got you will be handed a rose. a rose. Not roses, a rose. I'm getting that quite strongly. I've also got whispers. I've also got you see. You see. You see so much. I'm also getting recognising patterns. Right, okay. Right, I'm just going to pull. I'm being guided to pull one of these to finish off on. Okay. Didn't even get a chance to shuffle that today. Ah, perfect. Serenity within. Find serenity within yourself. It is the unshakable foundation for facing life's challenges. Peace, calm, inner stability. Yeah, it comes from within. And then I'm just going to finish off on one final card. And perfect again. Universal harmony. When you find harmony within, the universe resonates with you, creating miraculous calm and peace. Balance, peace and resonance. Yeah. So what I'm getting off them two is go within. Yeah, you will find your peace within. Everything you need to know is within. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for viewing me today, lovely people. Hope you have a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. And if you haven't subscribed and you're still here, please consider doing so. And if you got anything out of that, please leave a like or a comment. And I shall see you next time. Bye.